Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another fabulous edition of Theater Talk at 3 o'clock. I've got my co-host, Ashtin Wade, here. We've got Yuki and Michelle. You know them, you love them. How are y'all today?
Good. How about you?
Good, good. We were just talking about the film festival, and y'all have barely recovered. It was a great event.
Well, it was a long weekend because we didn't only just have the film festival. I had kids in the Concho Classic band thing over Saturday, so it was a long Saturday for me.
It was. But y'all are here and ready to talk about more stuff going on.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's always something going on at SAPAC.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Never stops.
Exactly. Well, let's just dive right into it. First of all, let's remind people what SAPAC is all about.
So SAPAC is a nonprofit performing arts venue. It's the only independent one within 200 miles of San Angelo in West Texas, which is pretty special. Our goal is to maintain and provide state-of-the-art facilities for local, national, international performing arts organizations to help enrich the cultural arts here in San Angelo. Improving the quality of life is all about everything that we're doing.
Yeah, and I was going to say, y'all hit all of those things because, we've had, when you say international, you're not lying.
We're not,
We've had some, amazing. Amazing acts.
I think 2018 we had Chinese acrobats here.
Yeah.
Before that we had Yamato drummers. I think also in 2018 or 2019, the Dallas Black Dance Theater is coming up. They're internationally renowned.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of great shows here in San Angelo.
There are a ton, yeah. And so we've got to talk about some of them because they're just absolutely amazing. So let's start off with Jason Petty.
Yes. So this weekend, Sunday, right, is, we have Jason Petty and Gail Bliss. They have Nashville classic country music coming to San Angelo. So if you love Hank Williams, Patsy Cline, and all the greats of country music, that is the show to attend with your family. And we got great pricing. We got ticketing for seniors, students, group rates. So if you're interested in bringing out the whole clan, come on out and enjoy some great country music.
Yeah,
it's a crisp and clear and beautiful presentation. So I think everyone will enjoy the proximity of having that music right. The energy is so fun.
Yeah, and we always talk about the energy, but it really does make a huge difference from the audience feeding the performers and vice versa.
Think of COVID.
Yeah.
When we were home, we did not have the outward energy. That's what people were craving.
Yeah.
Look at logging on to musicians and seeing what they were doing, and we miss live music, so it's back.
It's back.
And San Angelo is such a great city for country music and Western culture. We've got so many other great events throughout the year. This is just one of the many that we've got going on at San Angelo Performing Arts Center.
Jason Petty and international singing star Gail Bliss take you back in time on a musical journey through the magnificent history of country music in classic Nashville Live. The legendary songs all come back to life in this fast-paced, humorous, and poignant tale of the music that became the soundtrack to several generations. George Jones, Hank Williams, Patsy Cline, Loretta Lynn, and many more are featured in this wonderfully acclaimed production. Classic Nashville Live, Friday, February 4th at the Murphy Performance Hall.
Speaking of one of many, we were talking about them earlier, but the Dallas Black Dance Group.
Yes. Their theme right now is relentless excellence. And if you want to see excellence in dance, that is the show to come out and watch. If you have children that love dance, it's not one to be missed at all, because they are at the peak of their physical abilities and abilities to just dance and bring to life anything that you can imagine that we can do physically in tune with the music. It's going to be amazing.
It's just so on point.
Yeah.
Every movement, it's precision. It's just art in motion.
Yeah, I was going to say, because, obviously they're internationally renowned, so they got to be pretty good.
Yeah, and then,
they've done all kinds of really impressive, important things.
Yeah.
And we got, ticket pricing for students, seniors, uniform personnel. There's also a promo code for teachers.
Oh, okay.
It's art class. And
there you go. Remember that one?
Art class for teachers. And it's a great show to come out. We're trying to get as many people out in the community to see it, because we're all about cultural arts and improving this fabric and adding to the ecosystem that we have going on here.
Exactly. Yeah. And so you mentioned the culture, the history, it's all wrapped up into this group.
Yeah, they're one of the longest running
Yeah.
dance theaters in Texas. They started in 1976, so they're as old as I am.
So like 18.
18. I think last time
Did
we
we
were
talk-
27.
27. Okay. All right. Well, he's 27 still.
Right. But it's in San Angelo has a great, a lot of dance companies here. You've
Yeah.
got Dance Academy, Prep Dance, Lift Dance Studio, Continuum Dance, and Ballet San Angelo. So we have this great community of young people who love dance, and it's a great time to see, what it's like in terms of professional dance at its peak.
Yeah,
Apex.
exactly. And so you were telling me earlier that there's actually some classes that people can do with this group.
Yes. So the show is Friday night, the 14th of October, 7:30 at the Murphy Performance Hall, and that Saturday they'll have 4 master classes for the first 2 in the morning will be for ballet dancers, right, who are at, I think it's level 2 or level 3. Contact Ballet San Angelo for more information. But in the right after those 2 classes, they'll have one for anybody, any young person who wants to learn how to improve their skills, and one for adults. So if you think you're feeling spry and you stretch that morning,
Yeah.
come on out.
EMS will be on standby. No, I'm just kidding.
But
We're not far from the hospital.
but it's also great for any dance instructors in
Yeah,
town that
oh,
want
yeah.
to improve their skills and learn something, because sometimes I think we overlook the adults
Right.
and favor the children, and this is a great time to give our adults an opportunity to expand their repertoire and skills.
Yeah, and I mean, you can just love to dance and show up, right? And you don't have to be an instructor or anything like that.
Yeah, and then these master classes are free.
Yeah. Another keyword here for you to remember: free.
Well, it's important that we keep up as an arts destination.
Yeah.
People are looking to the leaders of our community, and we want to be part of that and really showcase what is going on in the world art-wise that we can bring to
Yeah.
our community and really just shine.
Exactly.
Because as a old retired Army guy, I often look at what's going on in Killeen and Copperscove and Hark Heights, which is
right,
throughout
yeah.
East, and they have maybe 1/10 of what we've got going on in San Angelo with regards to the arts. They've got some good art organizations there, but nothing like we have here in San Angelo.
Yeah, and I'm glad you mentioned that, because I think a lot of times, we do look outside to see what other people are doing, but like you said, a lot of these places, okay, they may have 1 or 2, but we have so much.
So much.
We do. And when you think about like performing arts centers that are dedicated to enriching the community, a place like Copperscove, that whole Belton beltway, there you don't have the same things that we have.
Yeah, they may have like one venue or
Or they're like
but
part
not
of
a whole center.
Right, they're part of the university system.
Right.
But you don't really have a independent nonprofit that's really focused on figuring out what we can do to make this community and the surrounding counties better
Yeah.
and improve the quality of life. Because I think that's what it's all about at the end of the day, is like, how do we keep creatives in this region to build this art economy, to give back,
Yeah.
and really help our cultural arts flourish throughout West Texas.
Exactly. Yeah, and creatives don't always fit in a box. We know
No, yeah,
that
yeah.
for sure. So y'all do a great job of bringing in all kinds of genres and all kinds of shows. And something coming up, the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yes.
That's a different genre, say, from the dance group.
Well, yeah, it's got dance in it. And
I mean,
and Angelo Civic Theater used to have it as part of their season.
Yeah.
But we picked it, but I think it trailed off during COVID. We picked it up last year, and we're excited to bring it back for its second annual showing at
Yeah.
SAPAC. And it's always fun to interact with the fans. I think we're planning to do a costume contest as well that evening.
Oh, yeah, because it's right close to Halloween, right? It's right.
Yes, a Friday before. So we've tried to time it so that it's after the football game or close to after the football game. So you can go to the football game in your costume and then come see Rocky
you
Horror
go.
afterwards.
There you go.
Might as well make it a spectacle.
Theatrics will ensue.
Yes. Well, we're in the right place for that. So it's perfect.
Exactly.
It's perfect. Okay, so can people go ahead and get their tickets now for this
Yes,
show?
yeah, the tickets are on sale. In fact, all the tickets for our season are on sale right now. So, if you have some free time this weekend, because it is a long weekend for many of us, go online, check it out, start planning your holidays.
Yeah.
It's never too soon to start planning your calendar.
Yeah, that's a good point because, these tickets, some of them go pretty fast. And
They
you
do.
want the best seats.
Yeah.
We have a really great website too that
Oh,
you can
yeah.
just pop on and get your tickets, look at upcoming shows, there's a little bit of expansion on it where you can kind of get to know each program. So
Okay.
that's pretty important. I mean, Dallas Black Dance Theater, it's just beautiful. So
Yeah.
there's some great things going on. So check out our website,
Yeah.
FinancialPAC.org.
Yeah, and very user-friendly.
Very.
I must say.
And when I think about like what we bring to San Angeles, we're bringing in this type of art and that you will see in bigger cities like Dallas,
Right.
San Antonio, Austin. So you don't have to go as far. I know a lot of people travel on the weekends to make the bucket list events, but this is a great way to save money. You can make an evening of it, shop local,
Yeah.
get some great food downtown and come see a show. And most of our shows are 7:30 and they end around 9:30. So the evening is still young. And if it's on a weekend, you just, enjoy the after party.
Yeah, exactly. You can go eat beforehand, then go to the show, then, whatever else after.
Yeah, hit a late movie maybe at one of the
Yeah.
theaters.
Might I suggest our sponsors, Urban Salt or
Oh,
Pheasant
yes.
Village?
There you go. Yes.
Please go see them.
Yes, great places.
And that's a great thing that Michelle brought up. This season, as we come out of the pandemic, we've gotten a lot of great support from local businesses to help sponsor our season because we cannot accomplish things that we do without their support. Jim Bass Ford, Peasant Village, Able Water Systems, Kimberly Goodwin Dental, Urban Salt,
Yeah.
Leo's Imports, even HEB. They have a wonderful granting program each year,
Yeah.
and so we just really love our sponsors, and we like to thank them every time we get.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Shout out to everybody making this possible, for sure.
Yep, and because it takes a community-wide effort to make sure that the performing arts thrive in a community.
Yeah.
Alone, we can do nothing. Together, we can do so much.
Yes, Michelle's our motivational speaker. We love it when she comes on. Oh, we're so pumped afterwards. Yeah, that is awesome. So, okay, so speaking of all this awesomeness, y'all still have more stuff coming up. Like you were saying, the holidays, the Fabulous Equinox Orchestra, all these upcoming shows that are just perfectly timed.
Yeah, so the Fabulous Equinox Orchestra is going to be on Wednesday, November 9th. If you love Harry Connick Jr. stylings, they'll have some faith-based music, some patriotic music leading into that long weekend. Because
Yeah.
when I was in the Army, we used to call November No Work November because there were so many holidays. But that's a great way to start getting into mood for the holiday season. San Angelo Broadway Academy has Shrek Jr. the third weekend in November. So that's going to be a really fun event. And then right after Thanksgiving, we start with Noche Buena, a Christmas spectacular on 1 December.
Yep.
We've got Absolutely Christmas on the 10th. And then a very electric Christmas on the 22nd.
Yeah. All kinds of holiday things coming up. We hit every holiday, I think,
And
over there.
the great thing is we have a lot of family-friendly
Right.
events coming up.
Yeah, yeah, and that's good to point out because most of the shows y'all have are family friendly, it seems.
Yes.
Yes.
It's just going to be that fall and holiday aesthetic where you get dressed early in the morning, you take your kids to breakfast, you come to a show, or you save it for afterwards.
Yeah.
There's hot chocolate. It's going to be not at SAPAC every time. I need to clarify. But I mean, that fall crisp day
Yeah.
where you're out and about and you're doing fun things. I remember that so clearly in San Angelo. We go to Christmas at Fort Concho
Oh, right.
and so many great things to do in San Angelo from now till January.
Exactly. All the classic events, you gotta go to them. They're
Yes, but I
fantastic.
urge you to look at your calendar because
Yeah.
those events get away. So you want to plug into what we're doing at SAPAC because it's super important. You won't want to miss some of the things we have coming up. It's world class.
Exactly. Well, speaking of plugging in, so we talked about the sponsorships earlier, but there's still plenty of opportunities for people
Oh,
to
yes.
sponsor.
Yeah, so we're kind of looking at sponsorships for shows coming up early next year
Okay.
that remain in the season. So we've got some great ones: Aretha Franklin's "Respect," the Malpas Brothers, Music City Hitmakers, Glenn Miller Orchestra, Mike Super Illusionist, Dragons and Mythical Beasts. So we've got quite a lot of season left in the start of the year, and then we'd like to get sponsors for the following season, and then as they come on board, we'd like to see what they want to see in San Angelo, because I think it's very important that we stay connected, and if people are watching this video, comment down below on what you would like to see in San Angelo, because we're always open to new ideas.
And you'll actually listen. You actually listen and you take it into consideration.
We try to do our best, and then we look at what's touring through here, what's economically feasible to bring in, because as inflation rises for the U.S., it affects touring programs. Transportation gets more expensive. Lodging is more expensive. So there are a lot of costs that people don't often see.
Right.
And we always have to think, what do we want to do for the community, and what's within the realm of the possible for us as a performing arts center.
Yeah. But plenty of ways people can get involved.
Yes.
Most definitely. And of course, volunteering.
Volunteering is a great way. Also, for the big shows, we also have freelance opportunities. So if you want to see what a large, like Broadway style show looks like coming in for load up and then tear down, Aretha Franklin Respect will be a good show to do that on.
Yeah.
As well as Dragons and Mythical Beasts in Madagascar in June.
Yeah.
So
that is so cool.
I'm sorry, many of those will have playbills too. So that's another opportunity for somebody to see the inner workings of what, there's some information about the show regarding those programs. We'll have some sponsors for those programs as well. So, those bigger shows like Respect, we often have some really extensive peer. You can look into the situation, and like Yuki said before, with STEM and STEAM, and see how those things are operating. So if you're looking at your budget, it is a way to bring your family to see some great things going on, teachable moments.
Exactly. Yeah. And I'm glad you mentioned that, because, we have talked about, the STEM and the STEAM, but a lot of folks may not realize that it all comes together for theater. It's not just the people on stage, there's a lot more behind.
Yes. So not having a theater background myself, I've learned quite a bit in just last year, and it's like everything from lighting, design, sound technicians, stage construction. You have all these different components, and then you apply the artistic aspect to it, and it really comes alive. And I think that's really important for young people to see, because then they can, bring their ideas on stage or see how other people have brought their ideas into a touring show, or just even a local show. We've got some really talented people here locally at Angelo Civic Theater and B Theater and San Angelo Broadway Academy, and everyone has these creative outlets, and it's really amazing to see how, like Beauty and the Beast, for example, at Angelo Civic Theater, it ended last weekend, but their set was amazing, and they could turn it, open it, and create new spaces for the actors to work in. And I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
Especially as a young person, because I know that not everyone wants to be on stage. Some people just want to touch buttons and make lights change and sounds get louder and everything. And it's theater's where it happens.
Exactly.
And honestly, the seeds that are planted in those moments of being in the theater and seeing live art like that, theater, music, film, those are the moments when kids start to percolate on what it is they want to do. And even if it is an outlet where you can go and be part of the theater as a balance to your life, it doesn't have to look like a career.
Yeah.
So those are ways that we all balance on our staff. Everybody has another something, hobby, art, what have you, to plug into. So it's just such a soothing way to have the arts in your life.
It really is. And you be entertained at the same time.
Yes.
Yes. Well, fantastic. Guys, thank you so much for coming on and, of course, filling us in as always. Do you have any final thoughts or messages that you want to share?
Yeah, so the best way to save money is like group discounts.
Oh,
One.
Yes.
There's usually a promo code for some events. coming in person at SAPAC, that's a great way to save money because you always save on the internet convenience fee.
Of course.
And buying some of the series packages, those offer discounts. So, for example, the Flex package I think is a really good one. It's something I purchased myself, and you can select minimum 3, but any number of shows above 3, and then you get 5% off. But you know, to me that was one of the best deals.
Yeah.
I took advantage of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we can all save a few bucks, right? We can
Yeah.
all stand to save a few bucks.
We can all stand to save a few bucks, and you really enjoy making memories here in San Angelo because
Yeah.
every time we bring a show in, it's a great experience and not to be missed. And then that way you can get on like Facebook pages or social media and share your memories
Yeah.
about what.
And over the coming weeks, when you're talking about what you're going to do for the holidays, remember, SAPAC has lots of great shows coming up for Christmas. So when your whole family is in town, you can buy tickets and come enjoy the Murphy and show off our town to your kids and your family.
Well, yeah, that can be
It's
their
beautiful.
Christmas gift,
It's
and
a
then you're making
beautiful
memories
legacy.
at the same time.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, guys, thanks again so much. We're already ready for the next one, but that's all the time we have for right now. So until the next time, we'll see you. Have a great day.